Hey there, 8th graders, and welcome to today's Explainer. So today we are actually doing something a little bit different. We're not just going to sit here and memorize a bunch of facts from a textbook. Nope. We are taking real, grounded science and transforming it into literal, tangible action. Our focus today is stewardship and action, designing a biodiversity plan. It is officially time to step up and make an actual physical difference in the world right around you. Here is our quick roadmap for today. First, the call to stewardship. Second, your biodiversity action plan. Third, steps to create change. Fourth, the heart of a caretaker. And finally, why morality matters. All right, let's dive right in. Section 1, the call to stewardship, embracing your divine mission. I really want you to view this upcoming project as an incredibly empowering mission. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord." And honestly, this establishes the really deep why behind our entire lesson today. When we go out and research local ecosystems or maybe plan a community garden, we're not just doing busy work. We are putting our whole hearts into it because it's a way to honor the Creator. And that brings us to an absolutely crucial definition: stewardship. What does that mean? Well, it means being a responsible caretaker rather than just a user of the planet. You know, when God made the earth, He called it very good. So as His children, you are empowered to step right up and maintain that goodness. It's an active, daily choice to care for our home. Section 2, your biodiversity action plan, connecting science with action. So you might be wondering, what exactly is a biodiversity action plan? Well, it's a realistic, creative, and science-based project that's designed to protect local ecosystems and basically leave a really positive impact on future generations. Designing this whole thing with your classmates is going to teach you some seriously invaluable lessons in collaboration, leadership, and finding your purpose. Okay, here is the big idea for this entire explainer. You can make a difference, and you can start right now. You absolutely do not have to save the entire Amazon rainforest before lunch, right? I know global environmental issues can feel completely overwhelming, but God doesn't expect you to fix everything all by yourself. He just calls you to take that very first step. Your ideas matter, and the work you're starting today, it has a real ripple effect. Through building this action plan, you're going to walk away with some major real-world skills. You'll learn exactly how to design a conservation project completely from scratch. You'll figure out how to research local biodiversity so your actions are actually grounded in real data. And most importantly, you are going to learn how to be a leader for positive change right in your own community. Section 3, steps to create change, your action roadmap. We can actually break this whole thing down into 4 super manageable steps. Step 1, choose a local problem. Keep it close to home. Step 2, research possible science-based solutions. Step 3, get together with your group and create the actual plan. And finally, Step 4, present your brilliant findings to the class. Taking it just one step at a time makes this entire mission completely achievable. To kickstart those first 2 steps, let's do a little brainstorming. For local problems to tackle, you might look into habitat loss, water pollution, or maybe the decline of a specific native species in your area. As for solutions, your group could organize a park cleanup, design some cool educational posters to spread the word, or even build a sustainable school garden. These are all fantastic, tangible starting points to get the wheels turning. Now, when it's time for Step 4, presenting to the class, you absolutely need to hit 4 essential marks. Who exactly is affected by this issue? How specifically is the biodiversity being harmed? What science-based actions are you recommending to fix it? And crucially, how will you actually measure your success? Because the best plans out there aren't just good ideas on paper. They are measurable and fully grounded in reality. Section 4, the heart of a caretaker, project requirements. All right, so here is exactly what is needed from your groups over the coming week. You have 5 specific homework questions to conquer as a team. Number 1, what is your group's chosen biodiversity issue? 2, why did you choose it? 3, what is your plan to actually address the issue? 4, what resources are you going to need? And 5, how will you measure success? If you can answer those 5 questions clearly, your action plan is pretty much already halfway built. Remember this: creation care is not just a science project, it's a way of life. Let's anchor all of those practical, scientific steps back to our spiritual reality for a second. Designing a garden or picking up pollution isn't just about trying to get an A in class. This is a profound opportunity to serve your community, honor God's creation, and shine His light through the everyday actions you take.
Section 5. Why Morality Matters. The Hero Smart Academy Philosophy.
This brings us to a really vital contrast. Just think for a second about education without morality. If we just teach science and facts without any moral compass, it can lead to people who are supposedly highly educated continuing to make terrible choices that hurt themselves, hurt others, and hurt the planet. Seriously, what's the point of being smart if your actions just cause harm? But education with morality, that is entirely different. When we intertwine biblical morality with your education, it leads to purposeful action, responsible stewardship, and true peace of mind. Ultimately, we don't just want you to be smart, we want you to be wise. And you know that peace of mind isn't just some nice, fluffy idea. It's an actual biblical promise. Romans 8:6-7 promises peace of mind to everyone who keeps their mind spiritual. As you engage with this curriculum, as you intertwine your scientific learning with a spiritual mindset, you are going to experience that true peace. You're not just memorizing facts, you are aligning your mind with your Creator. Which leaves us with one final pretty empowering question for today. What will your very first step be as God's caretaker? Think about it. You've got the science, you have the moral calling, you have the action plan roadmap laid out right in front of you. Now the choice is totally yours. Talk this over with your group, find a local issue you are genuinely passionate about, and take that very first step. Thank you so much for joining me on this Explainer 8th graders. I literally cannot wait to see the incredible biodiversity plans you all create.